You guys, we need to talk about something because this hasn't been discussed in any school ever, and that is self-love. On today's video, I'm not only going to be talking to empaths precisely, but I'm going to be talking to everyone who is ready to understand these 3 tips from self-hatred to self-love. So stay tuned to the very end, because this might be the video that you've been needing in order to truly love who you are, regardless of the outer world expectations of you. Let's get right into it. What is up, you beautiful beings? Welcome back, AwakenOnes, to episode 30. It is so exciting that Embracing the Ascension just keeps on expanding, and I keep on channeling just more wisdom that I didn't even know. But hey, we're living in an infinite, intelligent universe, and we're part of that equation. So it is so exciting to know that new changes are arising, even though it is scary times. But the most beautiful thing is that the earth, the planet, is shifting to a higher state of consciousness, and that is a blessing in disguise right now. But other than that, Awakened Ones, welcome. I'm so grateful that you are here, and I'm hoping that you're having such a blissful day. But if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Brittny Fontanez, and what I do on this channel, I speak about emotional awareness, spirituality, and esoteric content, all that good cosmic wisdom to simplify your spiritual journey. Just to let you know a little bit about myself, I am an intuitive healer, I am a psychic, and I am a clairvoyant. I do healing work and give spiritual guidance. So if you do need any assistance or just need someone to talk to, I do 30-minute donation-based sessions, but I also do have weekly programs with payment plans. So whatever works best for you, my link to my website will be in the description below. But other than that, Awakened Ones, I really want to get into this concept because lately I've been thinking a lot since, I actually quit my job. That's a exciting thing. I quit my job. I let it go. I had the bravery to finally do what I've been wanting to do. And I just want to share with you guys, whatever fear you have of making a conscious, deliberate decision that feels right to your heart, maybe that one thing you fear, maybe is the one thing you need to do. And the reason why I share that is because since I quit my job, I actually let go of some people, and I actually quit some bad habits that weren't very healthy for me. I'm not saying that weed is bad, but I stopped smoking weed. It explains why my face is breaking out. But I just want to build a new way of life, and I know a lot of us are feeling that right now. But at the same time, a lot of us are feeling so much self-doubt to the point that our shadow self is really on the precipice of really getting to us, to the point that we're feeling hopeless at this very moment. And this may not be precisely for you, maybe precisely for someone else's story that you may know. And if that's the case, please share this video. It's all about awakening the collective. But I completely understand why everyone feels the way that they do right now, feeling hopeless, feeling like, is there really gonna be anything good coming my way? And a lot of us are probably having so many stagnant thoughts, meaning that you're just feeling so many surge of different thoughts that aren't helping you. Just to be real with you guys, please understand the things that I say is all about energy. That is just the devil just trying to confuse you, trying to keep you in the dark, trying to keep you in fear. Like I said, it's an energy, you guys. It's not an entity. Please understand, there are dark forces and there are light forces. Please take that into consideration, because that is the truth. But please understand, the devil is just an energy that feeds off of our fear. And I highly suggest, let me see if I can find it. Actually, I should have pulled it out. Well, I'm not going to look for it during this video, but I highly suggest to read the book Outwitting the Devil. It literally explains how the devil is not a dark entity. It is an energy that feeds off of our fear. The same way where you got energy vampires that need light, or like a moth to a flame, it's just like that. But let's get more deep into it. We are feeling so much disruption within our inner world, to the point we can't even precisely focus on our hopes and our dreams, because we're feeling such a surge of, yes, I got to make this change. Yes, I should do that. It feels so right to my heart. But how can I make a decision when I'm not brave enough to make it because I've been so used to where I am. I get that. So you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips from self-hatred to self-love. And why these are very important is because in order to feel like you are walking on your divine path, because I know if you're watching this video, you are a divine being and you're ready. Not only ready, you have awakened, but you're ready to be on your mission. You're ready to make your purpose about your life just full of joy and happiness, because you know that you deserve it, but you know you have a huge calling. I mean, we all do, but majority of us are willing to listen to that call. And you might be in the majority of those people who are actually willing to listen to their call. But how do I move forward? How do I let go of control? How can I have patience? How can I have faith when I'm so used to these beliefs and the way I've been doing things in my life and what I've been told? How do I let that go? To be honest with you guys, all the beliefs that have been taught to us, all the lies that we tell us, because thoughts can be lies. A majority of the time, thoughts aren't even your own. That is just your shadow self trying its harder to keep its grip on you. And you may feel self-hatred to the point where it's like, am my life is ever going to change? Am I ever going to be my own hero? Am I ever going to be that person I envision to be? Absolutely. But when you're sitting in doubt, you're literally allowing yourself to hate who you are. Because majority of us, yes, we are scared of our darkness because it does help us elevate into our light, but we're more scared of our light because when you combine your darkness and your light, you become whole, you become one. Not a lot of people are going to love that. Society is not going to like that. That's why the propaganda of society, the hidden agenda, is all about us trying to survive instead of thrive, because they don't want us to be in our power. They don't want us to own our sovereignty. But I'm here to tell you that I believe that everyone is not only their own creator and their own manifester, but they are their own essence, meaning that God created you to be your own being. You have a right to this power. You have the right to love. You have the right to receive what feels worthy to your heart. You have a right to feel worthy because you're more than enough. So these 3 tips on how to transform from self-hate to self-love. I did write these down. You know you're home, girl. Gotta write things down. But the first tip I want to let you guys know. Oh, this one. I love this one. It's so simplistic, but a lot of people can't implement this. But it's so important that you do. And the first tip is being present. What the fuck does that have to do with anything, Britt? It has everything to do with self-love. Because when you're present, you're not thinking about what's happened in your past that keeps you in that pain and that suffering. And you're not thinking about the future that keeps you anxious and how am I going to be where I am and become who I want to become. To be honest, you guys, enlightenment, it's not about becoming something. It's about unbecoming who you thought you needed to be in order to be who you truly are. And I highly suggest, if you enjoyed that saying, I did a video on DNA activation. I'll actually put that video up here or at the end of this. Really, I suggest you go watch that. It's all about allowing yourself to be enlightened. And enlightenment is not about the superhuman power. It's all about realizing what's your truth. And the truth is, when you're present, you allow yourself to just be and exist, which is more than good enough. A lot of people think that they have to prove their worth. What did I say? Yeah. A lot of people think that they have to prove their worth by doing something, and it makes them feel like they are someone. But in reality, God made you who you are, the way as you are. For example, me. Like, yeah, your parents brought you into this life, into this world, but they didn't know how your eye color was going to be. They didn't know how your eyebrows were going to be shaped. They didn't know how your hair was going to be. They didn't know your style, your personality. They didn't know any of that. God created that individually. God created that divinely. And we need to realize that when we're present, we can allow life to flow through us to the point, not only that we'll manifest quickly, because being present is all about enjoying this moment, but not only enjoying it, realizing that stillness is where God is, and God is love, is joy, is peace and ease. When we can allow ourselves to be fully immersed in this present moment, you become very attractive. And not just with love or with people, but you become a magnet because you're not attached to the present. You're not attached to the past or to the future or to people or to anything. You're pretty much in a state of mind where I don't need anything or want anything or anyone. I just know that I'm good enough. So when I do have an idea, I can ask the universe and just sit back and say, you know what? I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Even though you do need to implement a little bit of action, but the whole point is that being present can allow yourself to learn who you are and to love yourself fully without having a scattered mind of thinking you always got to be rush, 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 rush. If you could stay still for a little bit, even look in the mirror and realize who you are, you will allow your mind and your heart to open to the point that your heart will literally express to you how much it loves you. And the heart is where God lives. The temple is where God is. So when you allow yourself to just be, your heart literally speaks to you how loved you are. So that's the first tip from self-hatred to self-love, is being present and allowing yourself to be as you are. Because if God thinks it's good enough, you need to think it's good enough too, because it is. All right, second tip. This one, a lot of people are going to be mind blown by this one. But the second tip, oh my God, my throat shot clearing. I like it. I know a lot of divine masculines are having some throat activations, but it's needed right now. It's needed because we need to start speaking our truth in the most humble, divine manner. But the second tip from self-hatred to self-love is, what was it? Rest. Rest, you guys. What the hell does that have to do with self-love, Britt? Has everything to do with self-love, just like being present. A lot of people underestimate rest. When you can rest, you're literally signaling to the universe, take care of everything for me. Since I already took care of my mind, of my heart, and my body. Meaning your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions, which is what we're only really in control of. So you pretty much are signaling to the universe, I'm going to rest because I trust and I surrender that what I have asked for, what I need in my life, will divinely come to me, and I don't need to control everything. And here's another thing too. Rest literally signals to the universe that you feel worthy, to the point that you don't feel like you need to do anything or be anything or have anything in order to feel that you need what is right to your heart. You understand when you rest, you can learn more about yourself. You feel worthy to the fact that, oh, when I feel calm, a lot of people underestimate peace. When you're at peace, that's not only where God is, but that's where the world that creates worlds is, like Abraham Hicks says. It's like, I love what she says. She's like bobbing the cork on, the cork bobbing to the surface. It's literally just like that. You are flowing with life, the fluidity of life, because life is not linear. It's fluid. Time, there's no such thing as time, and there's no such thing as this one dimension. So when you allow yourself to rest, you're flowing through life, and you allow the neurons, I love this, let's get deep. You allow the neurons, you allow the infinite intelligence to flow through you, to revitalize you, to teach you, to channel through you, to guide you, to love you, to heal you. Yeah, I already said heal, but that's the whole point. We need healing, and it starts with us. But we need to allow ourselves to rest, because when we rest, we trust. And when we trust, we surrender. When we surrender, we see not only life unfolding divinely and beautifully, but we see ourselves as like, wow, like I'm really a part of this world. Like I really deserve to be here. I see why God created me. God thanked the world needed one of me. So, I'm going to enjoy who I am in this life. You're living on this planet not because you have to become something or be on mission. We all have a mission, but you're here to literally enjoy this life. You're literally here to learn to love the creation of life and who you are. That's the whole point. So rest, you guys. Rest. Listen to your body. I can't ache this enough, especially for this year. Please listen to your body. If your body needs rest from working, rest. Oh my God, there was an orb right there. Oh my God, did you guys see that? I saw that. Oh my God. So excited. But rest, you guys. You deserve it. And let your guides and God take care of everything else, since you already took care of you and what you need to get done. All right, last but not least, the most important one. The third tip from self-hatred to self-love is what is it? Release control. Actually, you know, you guys, I'm gonna read this whole thing that I wrote. Release control. There's no need for it. How so? Realize why you think you have to control everything. Control was taught like fear, but surrendering requires trust. We live in a patriarchal world where we only are ruled by our logical mind. And because we're ruled by our logical mind, we have forgotten the essence of the heart. And the heart is the first thing that is created when a baby is formed. Little do people know. So we have separated ourselves from our emotions to the point that we feel like we have to take care of everything, take care of physicality, but we don't have to take care of ourselves emotionally and physically. But the thing I want to explain to you is that when you release control, you are proving to yourself how worthy and how powerful you are to co-create with the universe. But mostly when you release control, you're literally telling yourself you are worthy to allow help. You are worthy to know you're good enough without needing to do extra or to do more. Not only that, when you release control, you guys, you're not creating resistance for yourself. You're not fighting against anything. You're not trying to fight. That's the thing. We live in a world where we just fight, trying to prove that we're right. But at the end of the day, is that how you really want to feel? Do you always want to be right, or do you want to feel at peace and feel like... You ever see that, what was it? That picture of a guy laying on the pillow and he's in heaven, and it's like, this is how I feel at night when I don't have to take care of anything or anyone, and he's just knocked out. That's how it is, you guys. Release control. Because if you had to control everything, for example, if you had to control everything in your life, then you would literally have to operate every trillion cell in your fucking body. Meaning that you would literally have to go in and help yourself receive that oxygen in order for your throat to operate, in order for your heart to pump, in order for your body. And you're just like, damn, I gotta do all this, like a machine. If you really had to control everything, that is what you would have to do, but you don't. So that means release control of how things are going to work out. Release your expectations, because your expectations will kill the unlimited potential that the universe has to want to give to you in order for you to receive. If we're so bottled up and focused on that gunk that we haven't let go of, meaning we're so focused on making something happen or having something go our way, and we're holding on to it tight, how are we going to ever be open to receive more than that one thing that we're holding so hard on? So you guys, release control. Because right now it's time for surrendering, because we have the higher realms working endlessly to elevate our vibration so we can step in and take the throne and become the next ancestors. So you guys, release control. God knows that you're worthy enough just to be and go after your dreams and do as much as you can in your power, and allow God to do the rest. I'm guarantee you guys, when you can do these 3 tips, you're gonna see such love for yourself to the point when you look in the mirror, you're gonna be aware of your shadow, and you're gonna be aware of your higher self, and you're gonna say, you know what, I fucking love who I am, and I'm tired of hating who I am because other people don't love themselves. So you guys, if these tips help you, please let me know in the comment section. I really love doing these videos, and I would love some feedback from now on, just to see what I can do more to give to you guys that will really assist you. But if you want to work with me personally and know more about me one-on-one, like I said, all of my services are on my website, and the link is in the description below. But Awaken Ones, I love you so much, and I really hope this video helped. I would love to hear from you. Please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on Instagram. Oh, don't forget to hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any videos. But until then, Awaken Ones, I will see you on the next one. Please have a blissful day. I adore you all. Namaste.